Hey guys, welcome back to Gail Talk Dog. I'm Gail, and today let's talk about Vincenzo Cassano. Today we are going to be talking about the 2021 Korean drama Vincenzo, starring Joong-Ki. It's starring other people as well, but I don't want to give too much away because I'm going to be saying things. Listen, I put off this review for quite a while because I could not get my thoughts in order. I don't think I have, but it's a little more ordered than before. I really enjoyed this drama, and I did start off by doing reactions to like one, maybe two episodes, but I got hooked and I needed to binge it. And to binge it, I couldn't do reaction videos. So that's why I'm doing the review now, months after, kind of late, but what do they say? Better late than never. Okay, I'm doing it, alright? At first, when I saw this come up on Netflix, I didn't want to watch it. It didn't appeal to me. I thought, hey, that guy's good looking, but I don't know if this show's gonna be good. I'm not really interested. Then my mom watched it, and I could just hear her laughing all the time, going, oh, Vincenzo, and I'm like, ah. So I watched it, and now I am the one going, oh, Vincenzo, because I'm watching it again. It's so good. Just an overview into it. Vincenzo is a Korean man who is part of the Italian mafia. That's where he lives, and he returns to Korea with one goal, a goal of gold. That's why he came back to Korea, for gold. And that's all I'll say on that. The plot, I find it to be so satisfying, and every episode is well paced. They're like an hour and a half-ish, typical Korean length, but it doesn't feel dragged out at all. Every episode is exciting and it's entertaining, and it makes you, it grips you, I should say. I was gripped. The intro, like the opening theme of it is very James Bondish. I like the whole design and the graphics and everything with it. And the soundtrack is top tier, son. I think it's wonderfully written, and each character is introduced in a very memorable way. So you build bonds with them, you kind of understand them, and there's a lot of suspense. There's so much humor, there's action. It really, I mean, I love all of the characters in this show. Each character is so likable in their own way, and there is a lot of character development, plot twists, humor that will make you legit laugh out loud, but without taking away from the seriousness of what is happening. My favorite character, apart from the main characters, right, is the FBI agent, the Korean FBI guy. That's my boy. I can't get enough of him. He's so freaking just I love him. Now let me give some special mentions while we're here. Chae-young's crazy walk. It's clumsy, it's cute, it's jokey. It's so jokey. And then Mr. Cho is hot. And of course, big up my boy Injagi. Guys, Injagi is a pigeon. The pigeon, a pigeon, held an impactful place in my heart. I was moved. A pigeon. That's to tell you how good this show is. The writers really did a great job because they incorporated, you had to watch it. You have to. Vincenzo himself was first introduced as a tough, aggressive, no-nonsense kind of guy, and he is. But then, as the show continues, you see a different side of him, or maybe a more humane side of him. The tenants at first saw that exterior that we saw, and they didn't really trust him, the tenants of the plaza that he lives in Korea. and then eventually they start building bonds and getting closer and developing a mutual trust and friendship, all of them, and they become the Cassano family. And it's just all so heartwarming and makes you just feel good. The chemistry between Vincenzo and Chae-yeon was immaculate. I don't know if that word fits here, but to me it does. There is like an unspoken love and attraction. I don't know why I did this, but you see how their relationship develops from their first interaction throughout the show, and it does. It's just like such a great friendship, such a great team, and it just goes to show that you don't need a makeout scene or a sex scene to show romance or any type of intimacy or a bond. You don't need it. I guess that's a spoiler. If you were looking for, like, I don't know, a little smooch or something like that, that doesn't happen in this show. This show is not a love story. This is a drama. This is a, I don't know, suspense, action. It's not a romance. And Vincenzo is, of course, the star because the name of the show is Vincenzo, so we know that. You like him, you're attracted to him, you're attached to him, but he's not your typical hero. I don't want to say he's anti-hero because I don't really know what that means, but he is mafia. So we know the mafia, we know what the mafia is supposed to be, right? And then he has to deal with certain situations and challenging people, and they're bad. But Vincenzo is bad too, or can be bad. So it's kind of like evil fighting evil in a way. I don't want to call Vincenzo evil, but I want to stress that it's not that he changes his ways and he decides, I'm going to quit the mafia, I'm not made for this life, baby. No. It's mafia guy fighting these people who think that they can beat the mafia. No. And now on to our antagonists. Now I'm not going to tell you the name of our antagonist because it's a plot twist. It's part of the plot twists. One of the many plot twists. And that part of it was so plot twisty, and the character himself is so twisted. It was really good. It was a really great performance. You will hate this character so much, but he's so incredibly handsome that you hate him, but you don't hate him. If you understand what I'm saying. But he is a bad guy. He is really bad. He is actually psycho, really mental, and he is no match for Vincenzo Cassano. And there is this other antagonist. Her name in the show, I think, is like Choi. Choi Myung-hee, I want to believe. She was so... Oh, this woman was so bad. I could not stand this witch. Beautifully played. Oh my goodness. Like, she's so terrible. You hate her. There's no overacting. There's no forcing it. It's not like overplayed or, oh, this is not necessary. Everything about this witch is just witchy. And she's bad. And she's just dirty to her core. And I mean, once an actor can play a character to bring out that type of feeling in you, like, they did a good job. Of course, the characters were all well written, but the actors really just brought it out to the screen. They just, this show, overall, I give Vincenzo 10 out of 10. There is nothing bad that I saw. There is nothing I didn't like about this show. I liked everything about this show. This is like one of my favorites now. I have two favorite K-dramas right now. Secret Garden, which is the first K-drama I've ever seen and holds a special place in my heart, and Vincenzo. 10 out of 10, I love it. It's so good. So I do recommend that you check it out. I mean, like, even if you made it this far, let me tell you something. Watch an episode. Because it's really long. If that one episode doesn't make you want to see more, then you give it a try. But give it a try. You have to. You must. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!